We'll look at reasons why fat. They said that write short notes on reasons for the possible hydrolysis of fats in the stomach. All right. So when you look at the word hydrolysis actually means what? Addition of water. Or in the other way around, you could say what? Breaking down something. All right. So if they are talking about hydrolysis of fats in the stomach, they are trying to look at what? How fat is being broken down in the stomach. If this is a clumped fat, it gets into the stomach, it gets acted upon by bile, the bile separates it to some reasonable size, right? The further breaking down is by enzymes and all that, right? So how is this possible? And there are several reasons to why this is possible. There are chemical reasons, there are enzymatic reasons, there are physical reasons, there are physiological reasons. Okay, then lastly, you are looking at the factors that influence hydrolysis. All right. So for the chemical reasons, of course, fat to be hydrolyzed in the stomach because the stomach has what? Gastric acid. That's the HCl. So the HCl would denature the lipids, that's a fact, making them more accessible to the enzyme. So it's more of like what? It's like a process where one thing will act on the one and another thing and pass it to the next. Do you understand? So the gastric acid will first of all denature the lipids, okay, making them much more what? Accessible to the enzymes that we have. Okay, then you should know that the stomach has a low pH. That's what has an acidic pH, which is about what? 1.5 to 3.5, and this activates what? Gastric lipase that will act on the lipids too. Okay, now the presence of bile salts and phospholipids also enhances what? Emulsification. We have spoken a lot about bile on our YouTube channel, where we have spoken about conditions affecting gallstones, all those what? Cholecystitis and the rest. Okay, so we have seen that bile, one of the functions of bile is what? Emulsification of fat, like, will I say, reducing the surface area, okay, breaking the fat down. Okay, so that's these 3 points make up the chemical reasons. They say you should give reasons, right? Now let's talk about enzymatic reasons now. The stomach, of course, the stomach has what? Gastric lipase, also known as lingual lipase. It breaks down triglycerides into fatty acids and glycerol. It also has what? Chymosin, also known as what? Renin. This one hydrolyzes what? Especially it hydrolyzes fats that are found in milk. Alright. Pepsin has a limited lipolytic activity because pepsin mostly acts on I think that should be protein, like, okay, it has some activities on the lipids, but it's just limited, right? But it's part of the enzymatic reasons to why fat to be hydrolyzed in the stomach, right? The physical reasons. There's mechanical mixing and churning of stomach contents. Okay, the stomach contents, as they traverse from the stomach to the small intestine to the large intestine, there's a whole lot of turning, there's a whole lot of movement, all right? And this will help to break it down, right? And also emulsification of fat by bile, salts, and phospholipid is there. Then increased surface area, okay, increased surface area for enzymatic action, all right? It's breaking it down to several small portions, making it much more easier for enzymes to act on it. All right. Then what are the physiological reasons? Okay, preparation for intestinal absorption. You know that definitely to be broken down to very small particles for what? Absorption. There's facilitation of nutrient uptake. For fat to be absorbed, it must be broken down. Do you understand? There's regulation of fat digestion. Okay. So I think those are the reasons. Okay, you don't really need to talk about factors affecting hydrolysis. Those are just the reasons to be specific on the exam question that was asked, right? So these are the reasons for possible hydrolysis of fat in the stomach.